Hi guys, welcome in. If you guys have headphones in, make sure you guys turn down the volume. We're gonna jump right in. Okay. Let's see who is in here. Let's do a roll call for all subscribers of 4 weeks or longer. Okay, if you guys were in the live stream from yesterday, it was a little turned up. Today might be a little bit turned up as well, but I didn't have that live stream on restrictions. And I had to go through there, and it was, people really be trying to act like they're important, and it's funny. Most people are respectful in the live stream chat, but that's why I put the restrictions on there, because people go in there doing the most, and yeah. So restrictions are always on the live streams for the most part, unless I'm like, I forget. And thank you guys for your love and support. Patreon, you have content coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I will let you guys know on YouTube and on Patreon when that is posted. Okay? You guys, grab whatever you be smoking on, grab whatever you be sipping on, because we're going in. Smash the you-know-what as you enter. Hit the bell, so you can be a part of the chat. Okay? The chit-chat. Okay. If you guys are drinking Starbucks, put in the comments what you guys are drinking. I'll tell you guys what I'm drinking. I've got a vanilla bean frappuccino with 2 pumps of pumpkin, 1 pump of white chocolate, pumpkin spice topping made with vanilla sweet cream, and 4 shots of espresso. Actually, today I have 3, but usually it's 4. Anyways, you guys got people feeling stupid AF. Well, we're going to talk about that. I feel like a lot of this is for you guys that are dating, but this could be like a friendship that you have, or just the baseline is a relationship, but it could be for those of you that are trying to date and trying to put yourself out there. And it is going to coincide with last night's reading. All right. We got Tia, Infinite, hello, Manix, Always Prayed Up, UV Leo, England, Man, Nikolsky, Lisa, Kate, hi guys, Blurred Girl, what's up? Pink drink with whipped cream and caramel sauce. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Okay, you guys. As we're smashing the like button, you guys got people feeling stupid AF because you are the wild card. If anyone wants to timestamp down below when this reading starts, that would be greatly appreciated. You guys are standing tall through shadow work, through showing people your shadow, and you're done being a people pleaser, you're done being nice, and you're done asking people for validation. Can I get an amen? I've also, I keep forgetting not to hit that hard. I have Romance Angels pulled out for your pre-pull after I did wrote down your guys' download. Through shadow work, through your shadow being revealed to you and how you're going to maneuver and deal with it. Through dating, through relationships, whoever you are dealing with, whoever wants you to feel insecure, you are giving people space and silence. Comment down below, I am giving people space. Bestie. You are giving people space and you are giving people silence. Anytime you are chasing something, it's going to run from you. Anytime you move the other direction, it's going to follow you. So people that are leaving you on red, for those of you that are dating, I keep getting that message strongly, like that's what God kept showing me, left on red, left on red, left on red. So that's what I'm supposed to be talking about. And it had to do with Sunny D, one of my subscribers, asked me about, being left on red. And I know that resonates with a lot of people. It doesn't have to necessarily be a relationship of somebody doing that to you, but it could be your boss that does that to you, or your mom that does that to you, or your ex spouse that does that to you. Whoever that's doing that to you, you are no longer looking for their validation. So you're giving people space and you're giving them silence, and it is natural for you to question yourself, but you are done seeking outside validation for your self-worth. You are pulling back from certain dating situations, relationships, and friends. One of my favorite YouTubers posted a video a week ago, and she was talking about being left on red. And I wanted to talk about a story that she heard from another content creator that she listens to. She basically said, whenever this girl would get left on red, she would learn Italian. And every time she would try to put herself out there and she would get left on red, she would learn Italian. And now, guess what? She's fluent in Italian. So I say that to say this. When people are showing us who they are, it is our job to pull back. It is our job to do things within ourselves, be busy, do things that we like doing, self-care, whatever it is. Yes, love. Whenever we do that, things get sorted. And if they don't get sorted, people reach out. Yes, Anila Sita, your spiritual baddie. I love her and her red hair. So she was talking about dark feminine energy, and I thought, dang, if we all learned another language, every time we got left on red, we would what? We would be fluent and able to conjugate in that language. So you guys are giving people space and you're giving them silence as they do things that you don't really like. But as you're doing that, you're really finding out who you are, and you are not scared to show your mood. You are not scared to show your shadow. You cannot be completely grounded in your abilities. You cannot be completely grounded, whatever, what have you, if you do not show people some mood, if you do not show people some of your shadow aspects. We're done being nice, okay? We are still a kind person, but we don't have to be nice all the time. And I like how she said, when we show people our moods, we keep people on their toes. Comment down below, I keep it a buck. I keep it 1,000. I keep people on their toes. You guys got people feeling stupid AF for the games that they're playing, and now you are the wild card. Comment down below, baby, I'm a gangster too, and I'm unpredictable. I am the wild card. They better ask somebody. You guys are realizing, like, I need to reel it in, do things for myself, because I am worth it. I am worthy. I am the gem on the street. And if they are not treating me like I'm the gem on the street, that is their loss. What do I always tell you guys? You are raising the bar for your standards sky high. They better climb. And if climbing is making them break out into a sweat, if climbing is making them like, they're not for you. Because the person that's for you be like, that's light work. The person that is for you, that is light work. And we're what? We're saving it for a real one. You guys are going to be moving, or the more that you relax, the more that you pull back, the more that you get what you want. So that's something that you guys can repeat to yourself when you're like, I want to text them and say this or that because they left me on red. The more I relax, which is being in our dark feminine, being in our feminine energy, the more we relax, the more we pull back within ourselves, the more we what? We get what we want. We get what we want because we're like, I'm unpredictable. You don't know what I'm up to. What you should be worried about is what I'm doing when you're leaving me on red. That's what you should be worried about. And that's why you're now the wild card. You're no longer the nice guy, the nice girl. Stay cold out here. There's a lot of Decepticons. And as you are becoming more, I think the word is stoic. Hopefully I'm using that word correctly. You are going to be showing yourself, my standards are important and I have the gravitas definition. You have the seriousness. You have the vigor. The end. you have these standards that say, leave me on red. I'm out having the time of my life. I'm out having the time of my life, even if we're not having the time of our lives, okay? Even if we're like at home Netflixing and chilling and we got chocolate on our t-shirt, it's fine. It's fine, guys. So I love that. So I asked Holy Spirit, what do we need to work on right now? Okay, shit. Hold on. I was like, what do we need to work on? What is going on? What card did I drop? Okay, let me pick this up because I know that card is important. I know it's important. Okay. We got, the first card was retreat. We are not retreating enough when people treat us this way. Stay cold out here. Ice cold. We are not disconnecting as much as we should when people are, treating us however. It is time for you to disconnect, especially from how the world be treating you sometimes. And I love that. I love that. For others of you, okay, there's like 3 groups of you. There's some of you that are in relationships, but you're going through, some type of dark night of the soul, or your relationship's going through a level up. And then there's some of you guys that are single, and then some of you guys that are with someone and you have children and you're trying to make your relationship better. So pick whatever group you think you fit in. We got give your relationship a chance. I asked Holy Spirit, what else do we need to work on? Some of you guys are quick to dismiss your person, or you're not really trusting them. And some of you, not all of you, need to give your relationship a chance. You will know if this is you. And if that is you, it's because you need to put your mood on Front Street. You need to put your shadow on Front Street. You're going to keep them on their toes because you keep it 1,000. You're not scared to tell them how you feel. And you're going to put it all on the table. So if there's some type of behavior that you've been seeing where they aren't showing you loyalty, or they're not showing you who you thought they were, put them in the hot seat. Be like, here's the hot seat right here. I'm going to need you to sit down. Okay, are you listening? I need you to be listening. Are you looking at me? Okay, I need you to be looking at me. I am sick of your shit. And I will do whatever I want if I feel like leaving. And if you're not going to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I'm just going to go. I'm going to take a little hiatus. I'm going to go on a little vacation. I'm going to disappear. And you won't be able to find me. If you had 2 hands and a map, you will not be able to find my location. Whatever it is that you need to say, you say it with the gravitas. You say it with the seriousness, the vigor of, I don't know what kind of amnesia you have, but you're not playing with me like that. You guys are about to make people, whatever group you fall in, you're going to be making them feel so dumb for playing these games. Some of them think like, it's funny. I'm getting them riled up. I'm getting them wound up. Oh, they're giving me the silent treatment. No, you're going to put them in the hot seat and you're going to tell them what time it is, because you're what? You're giving your relationship a chance. Okay? And if you got to have a whole PowerPoint presentation about how you've rode for them, you give them a PowerPoint presentation like Exhibit A. In 2004, I did this for you. Yeah. Don't forget that. Okay. Exhibit B. In 2016, I did A, B, C, D, E, F, G for you. Don't you ever forget that. Okay. Then, for others of you that have been dealing with having the single life, people just treating you like a side piece, treating you like they could just do third party whatever. They have a whole spouse they're not telling you about, a whole girlfriend they're not telling you about. You are learning to love yourself first. You are going to be picking activities, bestie. Activities for what you want to do when you feel like people are playing with you, because you're what? You're the wild card. They're going to think 1 second that you're waiting by the phone. But on Instagram, you're like in Portland, Oregon, on a boat. I don't know. You know what I'm saying though? You are becoming unpredictable. You are learning to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So what are we doing, bestie? We're becoming our own best friend. How many of us thoroughly, truly enjoy doing things by ourselves, going to the movies by ourselves, hanging out by ourselves, taking hikes by ourselves, whatever it is? You are going to show these people, I am unpredictable. You thought I was predictable. You thought wrong. You're showing others, I love myself first. My self-respect, that's what makes me attractive. You better ask somebody. Now, for some of you, there is a separation. This is a separation that you're thinking about or a separation that you are already in. And it's because of one or two things. It is because you or the other person is not giving the relationship a chance. Deception or children. Children could be affecting your love life. Now, I always tell you guys, if you're married, we need to put our marriages first. Marriages are so much work. And how many of us have been in relationships where, you know, you have children with someone and they're like, that's it. That's all. They're all I need. I don't need you anymore. They're all that I need. I put them up here on this pedestal and I put you down here like shit on my shoe. How many of us have been in relationships like that? Or step parents where we come into this relationship and they're like, their child is up here and we're down here. It is, of course, amazing to be very protective of our offspring, very protective of our children, but at the same time, our children are going to love us unconditionally or be mad at us until they need the next thing that they be needing. Okay? And I feel like it can work in many dynamics because when we are a unit, we are going to therapy together, we are communicating, we are giving each other the ratio or the percentage of what we can give one another that week or that day for whatever you guys got to pull through. It is being on the same page, having a date night, acting like you're dating each other, making sure that you guys are speaking to one another, asking how each other's day is, doing sweet gestures. Because when we put our children at the forefront of everything, our significant other is in the back seat, or they're third on the list, or they're fourth on the list. So I feel like that's for a small group of you, but some of you guys are dealing with, you know, children have hectic schedules. They need bottles. They need baby formula. We got to run to yoga. We got to take them to soccer. Whatever we're doing, it is normal for us to be running around for our children. But at the same time, relationships take way more work. And sometimes people hit a 7-year mark, a 9-year mark, a 15-year mark where their children start growing up and they're like, who are you? I don't even know who you are anymore. My glorified roommate. Who are you? But really, who are you? I don't even like you anymore. I don't even know what type of music you listen to. Or they can't even stand the other person. How many of us see, especially in reality TV, their children are growing up and now they have nothing in common because they never worked on their relationship. They never worked on their marriage. And then other things happen like a midlife crisis or a spiritual awakening. Sometimes people go through spiritual awakenings where they want to get sober, they want to change their whole life, and their partner is not down. They're just like, oh, you don't drink anymore? Oh, you want to be vegan? Oh, you want to go to the gym? Like what? And their job could be focused around partying, having clients around, drinking, and your lifestyle is now different. So working on the relationship and always like as you're going through changes, you communicate those changes. Even if it's your shadow aspect, your whole ego is in the room, it doesn't matter. You tell them, I'm not feeling you not liking this, this, and that. And we need to talk about that. Okay? This is what I'm interested in now. And I'm always interested in what you're doing. And I'm always supportive of your business and your clients and your family. So if this is going to work, you need to be supporting me in my midlife crisis, supporting me in my mommy moments, my mommy crisis, because some moms get postpartum. Like we have to communicate and keep these mother effers on their toes, whatever mother effers you're dealing with. So if it is children affecting your relationship, they're going to be there. Children, they need us. Hello. Even when they're grown, they need us. So where are they really going? Where are they really going? But a spouse will go somewhere. A whole spouse, a whole person, a whole baby daddy, a whole baby mama will be going somewhere. That's when they start going out to the club, taking money out of the account when they're not supposed to be, doing shady things, because there is a disconnect. You got to keep that connection hot even when you can't stand that person. Stand on business, especially when you can't stand them. Okay? I'm married. I can tell you about it. Okay? You just have to say, like, I'm not happy right now. Let me tell you why. Bust out your PowerPoint presentation and tell them when you've done A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and don't accept anything less. Some of you guys are going to be in a separation, but trust and believe if this is the person for you, they won't go very far. Because the person that is for you, they can't live without you. They don't want to live without you. And when they see your gravitas, how serious you are about, no, these are the standards, and this is what I've done for you. What have you done for me lately? Disrespect, not accepting that. So I'll be elsewhere. Show them how serious you are standing on business when it comes to what you deserve. Now, some of you guys are dealing with deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Is this a friend, a boss, a frenemy, somebody you're dating? Whoever this is, mask off. What do I tell you guys? Mask off. You are now the main character. And there's a lot of people that can't handle that. So you know what's been happening to their mask? It's been melting. It's been falling off. They've been sweating it off. Because you are the main character. Period. James says, my boss thought I was going to fold like a beep. LOL, dude doesn't know our delivery driver just offered me a job. I'm telling you guys, you got to show people that you are not scared to walk. That you got options. You have options. And you want to know why? You know what the toil and labor looks like. You know what the mountains, the hard times, crisis, you know what all those challenges look like. And these people are trying to underestimate you, and they're going to look real dumb for playing games. Your bosses, your terrible bosses right now, bestie, hi Michael, they look dumb for playing games with you because you will not engage. You will not engage. Every time. Hi, Kate. Hi, Sierra. Oh, all the way from Ireland. Welcome. Blurred Girl. He's going into chaser mode now, and I'm not biting because I'm done repeating cycles. Blurred Girl, amen. Amen. Chloe, amen. If these people want to court you, okay, they have to understand your past, your present, your future. And if they are making it seem like, oh, that's too much for me to handle, oh, that's a lot, they're not for you. I told you guys in the last live stream, if this is your reading, you definitely don't want to miss how feisty yesterday's reading was. It was in fuego. I've literally watched it 3 times. I've been cracking myself up. And some of you guys are thinking about separation in the most serious way, like not even trying to be funny, just because you're about to show people how you stand on business. Some of you guys are going to be leaving your terrible bosses behind. Whoever these people are, you're about to show them. You're going to be feeling so dumb for playing these games with me. You're either going to be missing out on an employee and karma's going to come through tenfold, or you're going to be trying to explain at the holiday party why I'm not there. Or you're just going to be looking dumb, okay? I want to go over what else came in for you guys because it was like, whoa. Heart-to-heart conversations. This is that PowerPoint conversation that you're going to be having, okay? And it is important to honestly discuss your feelings with this person and just really show them your emotions, like show teeth, show that you're crazy. This could be the one. You will know if this person is the one because the more you walk, the more they chase, the more crazier you are, the more they're like really fond of you. You guys are going to be putting your relationships on pedestals instead of your children. You guys are going to be putting your self-respect on a pedestal instead of this other person that's always ghosting. I'm getting a lot of ghosting behavior this week. And so these people that are ghosting, I feel like things that they haven't been addressing in their life are about to implode. So as they're leaving you on red or ghosting you, try not to take them too serious, even though your feelings could be hurt and that's valid. But try to keep an open mind that whatever they have been sweeping under a rug, it is imploding and they need to sort that out. But seriously, I'm getting a lot about, like, God just kept showing me left on red, ghosting, left on red, ghosting. Whoever is ghosting you, they're about to look really stupid. They're about to miss out on the best thing they ever had. Okay, the best thing they ever had. Let me give you guys an example. I've had people that have helped me out that I've collaborated with for like makeup or lashes or nails or hair. And as I'm working with them, a lot of them know that I'm a loyal client. I can proudly say that I'm a loyal client, and just like I'm loyal to you guys and I care. Sometimes people underestimate you and they try to take advantage of your kindness, or they try to take that kindness for weakness. So when somebody disappears on me or somebody ghosts me, trust and believe they're going to be more than sorry, and trust and believe they're going to miss out on that bankroll in their pocket, that support I've been giving them. So you guys need to understand, don't think for 1 second they're not going to be feeling dumb as hell when they find out you've moved on. Trust and believe that they're going to feel dumb as hell when they see that you got something way better. Someone way better. Seriously. I got people that are about to see that this week. You guys, I got people ghosting me. And I'm like, did you think I was going to sit around and hold my breath? Did you think I was going to sit around and wait for you to treat me like shit again? I don't think so. I'm gone. Been gone. The minute I was lied to, I was gone. And now you've ghosted and you're off the grid and no one can find you. Literally. Chloe says they need to appreciate their clients. Hair tech buy. I finally got lashes and I was like, what is this? Yeah, they need to appreciate their clients. Yes, I do believe that. Because I appreciate them. I'm shouting them out. I'm bringing them clients. I'm staying with them for years and years and years on end. That is a monthly income from just me. And if you play games with my family, my household, my income, my business, you're going to wish you never met me. You're going to wish that you never met me. We are what? We are the wild card. And when they thought, oh, they're always going to be here because they're loyal. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're already off to the races. We're already somewhere else. Like they literally thought we were going to stand 10 toes down, waiting and holding our breath for them. On what planet? Comment down below on what planet. Hold my oxygen, hold my Barbies, hold my little dog too, because that was never going to happen. It was never going to happen. And you guys could really, like, I've had some people that I had a nail tech of 7 years that at the end of that 7th year played me. He thought I would never leave. I would never leave. I'm gone. I've been gone. Been gone for 2 years. You feel what I'm saying? I've had hairdressers that have played with me, and I'm gone. Been gone. And lash techs that played with me, been gone. My hairdresser, I have 2 hairdressers. One that I see more often than the other one. But my main hairdresser was like, oh, I saw the girl that used to do your lashes, and she asked me if you had lashes on right now. And I was like, and what did you tell her? She's like, I told her that you are a loyal client. You should have never played with her. And she's like, oh no, Brittany's dramatic. She's like, no, she's not dramatic. And she's like, well, maybe you're dramatic too. And she's like, you don't want to talk to me crazy. You better talk to me nice. You don't want to talk to me crazy. I mean, she was literally like, this girl screwed me over and cost me a bunch of money, played with my business, and thought we were going to be cool. We're not cool. Not by any means. And then you thought that I was just going to stick around? You thought I was going to let you play with me again? Okay, let me explain what happened. Let me explain. This girl, I went to her for 2 months, right? And she kept calling out on me and calling out on me and calling out on me. And I was like, what the frick? I don't have time for this. I don't have time to get on a live stream. I don't have time to run 3 platforms and have eyelashes on this eye and no eyelashes on that eye. I don't have time for that. And so there was like a whole 10-day period where she called out on me 3 times. And I was like, okay, I have a lot of content to film. So is there anybody in the salon doing lashes today? No. And so they'd been out partying all weekend. And it's like, I don't even care, but like stand on business if you're going to party all weekend. Come in hungover if you're going to party all weekend, if you're really running your own little spiel. And obviously, you don't have the gravitas because you are trying to play with me and I am not the one. So you know what I did? I said, okay, no one's going to be in the salon today. She said, right. I'm like, okay, cancel Monday's appointment. You will not charge me for that cancellation. Like they can cancel the day of, minutes before. But if you cancel, it's $100 or $50 if you cancel the day of or 2 days before. It's not happening. So I told her, whatever you've rescheduled me for, cancel that and I'm not paying the fee. And I better not see it on my card neither. So then I went to a lash studio and they told me like she'd been basically wreaking havoc on my lashes. They asked me if I was in pain. I was like, no, but I also have a high pain tolerance. And they're like, well, she hasn't been properly isolating and we're going to take a video and show it to you. I had 4 lash techs standing over me. The audacity. They were just like, they were intimidated of me. Like, is this girl going to rip our heads off because this other girl that she went to, like, effed her shit up? Is she going to be mad? And I was like, they don't hurt, but thank you for letting me know that they were not being properly isolated. That is very important because if you're trying to clean them, you're trying to wash them, they need to be done correctly, especially with whatever you're paying for them. And so I got really mad. I left there mortified. I went outside, texted the lash girl, like, I don't know, this isn't working anymore. So we're on a break and these are all clumped together. There's glue everywhere and they are not properly isolated. So how do you have amnesia and how are you confused when you see my hairdresser months down the road? You're confused at where I am. I feel like I was pretty clear. I feel like I was really nice about it as well. And I go back into that lash studio and they're like, the type of lashes that you want, we don't really do here, but we have a friend that does. And then I've been going to that girl and she's freaking amazing. She's like a little doll. I love her. And you guys are going to have all of these serendipitous meetings because you are not supposed to get treated like that. You are not supposed to be in the corner holding all your oxygen for these people that are ghosting you, disappearing, underestimating you, and mistaking your kindness for weakness. They don't deserve you. They don't freaking deserve you. Okay? I want you guys that are dating, okay, my besties in the dating pool. I want you guys, can you guys do me a favor and smash the like button, please? Okay? As you're entering, for those of you guys that are in this, you broke me first, I can't date, I'm so mad. For all my besties that are on dating apps, I want you guys to keep an open mind. I know that's hard. Stand on business with keeping an open mind because I promise you, your soulmate will differ from what you think they're going to be. Okay, everyone's been begging me to talk about twin flames, begging me to talk about relationships, but I only talk about it when God prompts me to, and today is that day, and yesterday was that day. Keep an open mind because your soulmate will differ. They're going to come in a different package. It'll be a package that maybe you manifested earlier in life, but when you see them, you're not going to think that they're what you've wanted because of what you've dated in the past or who you've dated in the past. But when you get to the bones of it, it is going to be everything you wanted and more. Some of you guys already started dating someone, you just met them. This is a new love interest, and you're getting to know one another. As you reveal your innermost selves, your bond deepens. So when you guys are talking about, shitty past relationships that you've been in, your bond strengthens. There's an understanding. It's not, oh, she just trauma dumped on me. Oh my gosh, he just told me his whole life story. Don't do that on the first date and probably don't do that on the second. And do not tell them all the things that you've been through just yet. We got to make them earn that But sometimes when they're giving us some, we can give them a little, whatever your heart to heart conversations revolve around, let that bond deepen, because it's going to make you guys stronger. And if they don't freaking run, then they're amazing. They could be a soulmate of some kind, or, a soul tie. We have new love, true love, and love yourself first. Or no, sorry, this could be the one. Some of you guys are worried like this could be the one. Should I hit the red button? The red button is self-sabotage. I tell you guys all the time that I hit that button when I met my person. And I could say that I would do it differently, but I wouldn't, because I learned things the hard way. How many of us are late bloomers and we be taking the scenic route? Not only are we a wild card, we be taking the scenic route. We be taking the long way. We were like, ooh, a flower, a squirrel. Yeah, that's me. This is the romance of a lifetime. And for those of you that just let go of somebody that's been leaving you on red, this is what's about to enter. This is what's about to come in. It is that time in your life for love, sudden wealth, courtship, and somebody that is mature. Your expectations will be exceeded. Comment down below, my expectations will be exceeded. And believe that, because they will be. I could never mentally prepare in my wildest dreams that my person would be the way that they are. And I never thought God would bless me with that, because I thought I'm such a bad person. I'm an addict. I'm an alcoholic. I can't get my life together. I can't keep a home. I can't keep a car. I can't keep a relationship. Like, why would God bless me? But as I started getting sober, and as I started giving myself more self-respect and turning down people that were using me, turning down people that didn't have respect for me, that stuff will just appear in your life. So you have a new person that is going to be stirring up romantic feelings, and some of you have an acquaintance or a friend that is admiring you from afar. I'm going to pull some more cards, don't you worry. And so you could have already met this person, okay? And so the universe is conspiring. Your angels are conspiring. God is conspiring for you to meet this person. When I met my person, we had already gone to school together. We had mutual friends, but we didn't date in high school and we didn't date in college. And we thought about all the times. One day we sat down and we thought about all the times that we had run into each other, but I was in my addiction. And this person was in another relationship. And I was in another relationship. So we kept bumping into one another while I was in abusive relationships. We kept bumping into one another while I was, really going through it. And one of the last times I ran into him before I started dating, and I don't want to trigger anyone, I was like at the end of my rope. Like I was really done with life. And I just didn't know how to make it through sobriety. I didn't know, I just didn't feel safe with guy friends. I didn't feel safe with fake friends. I didn't feel safe, and I was escaping a very toxic relationship. But with that being said, you're going to be realizing that you could already know this person. You could already know them. And you just never know, how it's all going to unfold. So I want to pull out some tarot for my favorite deck. You guys have been through a lot of toil and labor, but you have a courtship coming in. And those of you that already have your true love, and you have your love life being affected by either deception, they lied about something, they misled you, or they took back a promise, or they broke a promise, or children, you guys are going to be rectifying that. And if they were being deceptive or putting children above you, you're going to be making them feel dumb as F. Not on purpose, but because you're standing on your belief system. Comment down below, I stand on business. I'm standing on my belief system. They're about to get acquainted with the facts. So you guys are showing people this is the type of relationship that I desire. And you're either going to feel like you hit the jackpot or you can walk. If you don't feel like I'm the best thing that ever happened to you since sliced bread, bestie, the person that is for you will be obsessed with you, okay? They will think the dirtiest, grossest things you do that you think are gross are like, okay, think about it. How many times have we been in love and we're like, I don't care that they're doing that gross thing that they're doing. I love them so much, okay? That's how they're going to be looking at you, bestie. That's how they're going to be looking at you. Those gross things aren't going to be so gross to you. Okay. So if that person is treating you like, not only are the gross things gross, and they're treating you like everything bothers them, good riddance. Because then you're walking on eggshells. The person that you desire, the person that you deserve, is going to be so curious about you. And they're going to love learning things about you. They're going to know every inch of your body. They're going to be able to read your mind. They're going to know when you're sad, when you're happy, or when you need them. They're going to have that telepathy on point. On point. Like, I can make a face, and my husband's like, oh, it's like that, and this and this and this and that. And I'm like, stop reading my mind. And then I run. Okay, I'm like, stop reading my mind. The person that you're with, that you truly deserve, bestie, they're going to read your mind. You're not even going to have to speak sometimes. They are truly going to understand why you feel the way that you feel. And so we are going to dive in now to radical acceptance, whether it is radical acceptance for self or radical acceptance for one another. And if you guys have that, that's a beautiful thing. Don't ever let that go. It's like literally like The Notebook. And I like to think that I'm a romantic person, but growing up being abused and not getting a lot of affection, it is hard for me to accept love. And I'm learning every day that I do deserve this. You know what I mean? Oh, Prince Charming says, Brittany seems like a very nice person, but she still knows how to stand up for herself. She's very emotionally intelligent as well and seems to have overcome a lot of obstacles. Thank you. It says, congrats, Brittany. Thank you so much. You guys, I wasn't always this way. When I first met my person, I was a doormat. I thought, you have to be nice to everybody. You just have to be, or they won't accept you. You know what I mean? And I didn't have this radical acceptance for myself. When I was in high school, my husband was the most popular. Like, he was the king of that high school, and it was a big high school. Like, everyone knew him and still knows him. And it was just, he showed me, like, don't be scared to have enemies. Don't be scared to stand on business. Don't be scared if these people don't like you. That means you're doing it right. You're doing it well. And so he really showed me how to have radical acceptance for myself, like, and not care. I had to learn that. It took me a while. It took me like a year or two, you guys. It did not happen overnight. And then even when I did start learning it, that I was really overdoing it. And I had to learn how to starve narcissists out. So even though he taught me these things, I taught him things with like narcissist and, you know, trauma dumping, gaslighting, you know, different things in regards to psychology. So you guys will balance each other out, but this person is going to absolutely adore the ground that you walk on. And why would we put everyone above that relationship instead of always working on that? Because we have a honeymoon phase, and then we have like the rough periods, the hard times, and you know, it's not always a smooth ride. But if you're always dating each other, if you're always communicating, you're always having slumber parties, or, you know, just making your life as fun as you can, and you're just incredibly grateful, it's just really good, not only for you, but for your household, to show your children, this is how you should be treated. This is what love looks like. Please do not accept anything less. Okay? Some of us aren't given those great examples, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we got for you guys. Holy Spirit, what other messages do we have for the collective? Ooh, you guys. All eyes on you. See all these people hiding? Do you see all those eyes hiding? You want to know why they're hiding? Because you're the wild card now. They don't know if you're going to reply. They don't know if you're going to answer the email. They don't know if you're going to RSVP or if you're going to flip the table, because you are now unpredictable. Comment down below. I have a reputation for being unpredictable. I am the gem on the street. You are the gem on the street. If you guys are seeing feathers, black birds, this reading is definitely for you. This is like Hunger Games, right? You guys are shooting your shot to live the life that you deserve, and everyone is like, oh my gosh, what are they gonna, remember I told you guys those cheap ass binoculars? They're literally watching you, because they know that when you shoot your shot, you're gonna hit it right on target. Right on target. You guys could be really good at darts or archery. Yeah, people are trying to act like they're not watching you, but they are enamored. Wow, we got the Wheel of Fortune. And you guys are also showing people that are very competitive with you. You don't really care about what they're doing. And they are trying to pull out all the stops because they see you tapping into this Wheel of Fortune. And this is just the beginning of you guys getting that. So don't get distracted. A lot of people are trying to distract you right now, and they're coming in many shapes and forms and sizes. Okay, all the Chucholinis are coming to the yard. They can smell your fortune. They can smell your luck. This is your lucky season. I love archery too, Jelly. I love archery. You guys are no longer missing the red flags, and you guys are getting a new beginning in the way that you communicate. You guys, we got the Chariot. Electric. You guys are absolutely electric. You are defying gravity. You are the winged seer. You are walking on sunshine. You are unstoppable. Wow. Comment down below. I'm walking on sunshine. I'm raising the bar sky high. They better climb. Wow. So I'm definitely getting that you guys have some fated events. And the people that are playing games with you, bestie, they are about to not only be mistaken, but looking dumb as hell. They had no idea how resourceful you actually were. You just weren't showing off your resources. You weren't flexing your resources. But guess what's underneath that? The Magician. They are disappointed and abandoned, but you've made it clear that you will not settle. You refuse to settle for anything less. It does not matter if you've been with this person 1 week or 10 years. We all reach different points where we're like, who said I was going to accept that? I'm not accepting that. So they might try to play the sad card with you, the sympathy, like, oh, well, I was in the hospital or I was doing this. You guys are very intuitive, so don't let whatever they're saying to you, if you feel like it's deception, it's effery, they're taking you through a maze of BS, then it's probably the case. So we have the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. They've kicked over all your cups. You kept giving to them, like, I love you, like, please answer the phone. Are you okay? What's going on? No. You woke up today and said, enough. Enough. You knocked over 4 cups over there and 8 cups over there. Okay? You're greedy. You're greedy and you're mad disrespectful. Okay? People like when you're spicy. Okay? They like it. And you can keep it very simplified for your coworkers. Keep it very simplified for your terrible bosses because they want a moment. Starve that. When they're like, oh, Susie, you left this on your cubicle. That's false. Have a nice day. Okay? Just call them out. Call them out in a very professional way. My husband told me to do that. He's like, just say that's false. It's a really nice way of saying you're a liar. I remember the first time I said it, I was like, so that's false. And then I was like, are they going to text back? And you know when you're like scared and you're waiting for the ... I'm like, please don't let there be a ... They didn't reply. 2 terrible bosses tried to tag team me, and guess what? When I said that's false, they didn't reply. And actually, the message was about saying I was moody at work. You really want me to do some over-explaining, like, oh my gosh, I just must have been having a bad day, and and all this, like, I wouldn't tell them anything. And I could have easily said, oh, actually, this morning I got into a fender bender, and no, because I'm who? I'm normally walking on sunshine. So we ain't explaining nothing to them. That's false. So I said that, and then I was scared, because I was like, they gonna reply? Silence. They feel stupid. Like, oh, whatever little bird brought you that information, it was false. It was sour. It was wrong. And all of you guys that are playing games are never acquainted with the facts. Cheese off the cracker. Dogs aren't barking. Marbles on the floor. Scattered. All the cups knocked over. You are learning how to command the room. And by having all this self-respect for yourself, whether you're single, married, whatever the situation, you are showing people how to be obsessed with you. That's why there's all these eyes on you. They're like, oh my gosh, Susie is the only person I've ever met that shoots their shot like that. Oh my gosh, Michael is the only person I know that shoots their shot like that. Hold on. It's like they're watching you like reporters. They all are reporters, little birds. They gotta go report to other little birds about what you be doing, who you be dating. And you guys know when you're with somebody, you know better than to bring them around whoever. You guys know better. Like, I would never bring my person around my terrible coworkers. Like, never. And people are going to be trying to reel you in, like, bring your husband, bring your girlfriend, and you have a bad feeling, don't do it. Some people are looking for a moment to shoot their shot, but get this. When you guys got people standing on your timeline trying to play games with you, they have to do it in a group. They have to team up. They got to tag team. You want to know why? Because you're powerful. I'll wait. Take a moment of silence for the power that you have. You are allowed to empower yourself. So when they all gather together, they don't even freaking like each other. That one slept with that one's man. That one stole that one's money. That one stole that one's shift. That one's promotion. But they all gather together when it's time to talk about you. You are the wild card, and you keep them on their toes, and you keep them guessing. You will never, not never, walk on eggshells like you used to before, because you're going through this quantum leap. You're going through this quantum leap. It's a big shift. It's radical acceptance for yourself. For yourself. You're like, I'm my own best friend. I'm my own glorified roommate. I love myself. It's awesome. And when people think that like, oh, you're standing around waiting for them to give you some oxygen or pour into your cup, you're already gone. You're already gone. Nothing can stop us. We're all the way up. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. I told you guys, you're dealing with people that are greedy, that they've already knocked over one of your cups. They need another one. They need another one and another one, another one. And it's like this high that they keep chasing to like get you to engage in this game, and you're not going to engage in this game. You're getting a whole new beginning with how you communicate. Comment down below. I carry the sword of truth, and I honor my authenticity over perfection. I am not scared to show people my shadow. Okay. You are not scared. You are not scared. Look, we got the King of Pentacles. Standing on business. Standing on business. Commanding the room. Showing everyone I can fly. I can walk on water. I can walk on sunshine. And I can make everyone obsessed with me. and you do that by moving silently, your silence is lethal, bestie. Do you even know that? Like, not only is your intuition powerful, but your silence is lethal. Think about Cleopatra vibes, okay? What was his name that, like, was in love with her? Mark Anthony or Mark or Caesar? Whoever the guy that was obsessed with her. She took him for a ride, okay? She took him for a ride. Like, I'm crazy, I'm this, I'm that. Stand on who you are. If they can't handle it, bye. Bye. And then for the people that you work with, your peers that are trying to get you to engage, it's a trap. Let them fall into the trap. You will never fall for the okie doke. You are the magician, and you are seeing that your resources are everywhere. You have resources everywhere, angels everywhere, protection everywhere, and you are always being guided to safety. So yeah, you guys are showing people, I carry the sword of truth. I honor my truth. I am the galactic truth serum. So this truth is so above your head, you might not be able to handle it. You need to sit down. You need to brace yourself. Okay? Let's get some advice for you guys. Ooh, let's pull dice, okay? I want to get 2 numbers for what house you guys are getting blessings in, okay? You guys, your first house. So this goes with your radical acceptance. You guys are getting blessings in your first house because you are looking at your self-worth differently. And maybe a lot of us didn't really care. We're just like, oh, I always be putting myself on the back burner. I'm a light worker. I just always be giving to others. But you don't have to be a giving machine. You don't have to just give and give. No. So you guys are getting blessings in your first house. Let's get one more. Your 4th house. You guys are also getting blessings in your 4th house. So maybe today is going to be a day where you think about the type of self-improvement you want to do moving forward. Maybe you want to read the 48 Laws of Power. Maybe you want to read The Art of Communication, The Art of Seduction. Whatever it is, you're going to be investing in yourself, radical acceptance. And then for your 4th house, you guys are going to be thinking about moving, looking at apartments, looking at new places, a new city, how you're going to decorate for the holidays. You're really excited because though some people they're in training right now, okay? The people that are being trained on how they need to approach you, which is at a level 1 monotone and with respect, their training wheels are still on. You feel me? Their training wheels are on and they're like wobbling all over the place. They don't know where they're going, but you are training people how to treat you. And as you're doing that, even though you're disappointed with some people, if they are meant to be in your life, they're going to be there. And if you are saying good riddance, you left me on red, you ghosted me, and you stand up for yourself, God, the divine, the universe is going to bring you incredible abundance for knowing what you deserve. And not only knowing what you deserve, but trusting God or the universe or the divine, whoever your higher power is, trusting that it will be yours. It'll be yours when it needs to be time. You're welcome, Patrick. Thank you, the messenger, for your donation. Thank you for your super chat. Okay, we're going to get you, Holy Spirit, can I have 2 more cards? I'm just so excited for you guys. It's just amazing. I know it's not easy. Oh my gosh. I know it's not easy when change is taking place. I got ghosted this week and I'm like, years of friendship you're just gonna throw away? Okay. That's cool. So instead of leaving the change up to them, the ball is in your court, bestie. You are going to be the hero in this narrative. And you are going to ride off into the sunset because you are the wild one. You are the wild card. They're not expecting this, you guys. The people that are ghosting you and not answering your text messages and being deceptive, they are going to be missing out on power couple vibes. They're going to be feeling so stupid that they didn't take this opportunity to collaborate with you, to take you out on a proper date. And you're like, I refuse to be treated like a sneaky link. I refuse to be treated like a whoever. Like, no. Comment down below. My dreams are coming true. My dreams are coming true. Yes. Tomas says, they're mad as hell right now. LOL. Like, how long you gonna stare at me? How many cups you gonna steal from me before I finally feel like myself? Then you get to be mad? No, you've been getting high on my cup. Yes, Tomas, that is perfect. So well said. They've been getting high off of your cup. And that is like them draining your energy. You guys have had people siphoning your energy. And when they're really not around you, they be really acting crazy. You're the wild card. Let them feel dumb for playing these games. You're on a new wave. Okay? You are on a whole new wave. Holy Spirit, can I have one more? Like, you're going to take this pain and you're going to transmute it. You're going to rise from the ashes. I'm hearing The Dark Knight. You guys could like the movie The Dark Knight or The Dark Knight Rises. Love that movie. We have surrender. Thank you, Holy Spirit. We have surrender, you guys. I love that. So you are this caterpillar and you know you're going to become a butterfly, but you don't feel like that yet. You know you're going to be this butterfly, but you're like, oh, I got one wing. Oh, this wing's real small. Like, you don't feel like you're there yet, if that makes sense. And we just have to surrender. We just have to surrender. Put your trust in God. Put your trust in the divine. Put your trust, yes, infinite. I love Batman. Okay? You guys have wings. You are meant to fly. And guess what you're going to be doing? You are going to teach others to fly as well. So last but not least, comment down below, I teach others how to fly. I am learning how to surrender. Okay, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this message. Patreon, you guys have content coming out tomorrow. And then this weekend, I will put up the voting polls for what will be December's content. Okay, and what else? I think that's it. Oh, we need an angel number. We have 434. 434. If anyone wants to drop the definition of this angel, if anybody wants to drop the angel numbers definition, I appreciate it. You guys, thank you guys for all your Cash App donations, all of your super chat donations. I am on TikTok now. Thank you guys for your memberships, your Patreon subscriptions. You guys are amazing. I'm just so appreciative. I'm so grateful. And if you guys really enjoyed this reading, then check out yesterday's reading, which is you are not scared to show people your shadow. If you are really wanting a laugh and you are wanting to see Wifey a little feisty on some Red Bull, rewind and go back to that video because you guys will love it. You guys will love it. All right. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what, hit the bell, duh. You guys don't want to miss out on being a part of future live streams because they are subscribers only, okay, in the live stream, so we can moderate how we become a community for people that have the gravitas, that are serious about helping one another. If anyone wants to timestamp down below in the comments when the reading started, I would appreciate that. Thank you guys for all your support. I'll see you guys later. Toodles. Bye, guys.